And we're live. Welcome to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast. Where, gosh darn it, we try hard. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD. What up?
Not much, brother. How you doing?
Doing better. Getting better.
Getting better.
Yeah.
Day at a time.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. That's all you can do, right?
It says we have an error on X. What else is new? And then you hit it again, and it goes, "Oh, you're live." Oh,
okay.
Imagine that. I hit it twice, and you got to go on.
And we're back.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Yeah, something. So yeah, we got tonight. We got the Dolphins in. Oh wait, hold on. They're in. I thought they were in Baltimore.
No,
they're in Miami.
Miami.
Oh,
yeah. What's up, Duncan?
Got it all backwards.
Oh no,
I put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect though?
Let's go.
What I expect.
Oh no! Oh god, I've already messed it up. It's already messed.
Just let it go. Just let it go, man.
But yeah. So yeah, tonight. I didn't even look at the. Did you look at the spread or over under?
I have all that stuff right here
stuff?
on ESPN
because we got the fantasy line. It's like who we're going to start tonight and whatnot, and we'll also be answering some fantasy questions if you have. But yeah, we're going to preview this game first since the game will start here in about 30 minutes. Is it 7:10 or 7:15 start?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready for Halloween?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Ready to go. Do a little trick or treating tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we got. Let's just jump into it, right?
Well, got. Let's make this.
Lamar's back.
Painless. Yeah.
So that's good.
That's a big deal.
So you want to play the Ravens players, right?
I got Zay Flowers in because he's back, and I don't even like playing Zay Flowers. I don't like playing him at all. And I got other players. I'm like, I could probably play Josh Downs or something over him, but we'll see how it goes.
I mean, Lamar averages 300 yards a game.
He's really good at football
versus the Dolphins. Now he's 2-2 in those 4 games, but hey, I don't care if you win or lose. What I care about is the yards.
Well, it definitely bumps up Andrews. It bumps up even like say DeAndre Hopkins in some deep leagues. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it helps out Derrick Henry too.
Henry because it spreads the ball down the field.
Yeah.
So you can't load the box up and try to stop him if you got to worry about Zay Flowers flying down there or Bateman. Bateman's. I mean, he's damn near better than a
football
Flower,
player, man. Now, yeah. A-Chain should be good, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm playing A-Chain.
I got him in another league.
Yeah.
I mean, I got like one eye on him.
I've played A-Chain every. A-Chain's been good this year.
Yeah.
I play him every week. He's a must play.
I think I benched him last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. I think it was like one of those weeks where they were talking about Tua being out or something. And I was like, is he going to be out or not? And then I just didn't care. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, he's plug and play for me. I just haven't. I leave him in my lineup and I just don't touch him.
Set it and forget it. So yeah, Lamar is obviously an auto play. He's projected for 25.94 points this weekend. He's obviously one of the top quarterbacks in the league. If not when he's healthy, he's usually number one. Him and Josh Allen go at it.
And the Dolphins are bad.
Yeah.
They're not good at football.
They are falling apart.
They're just Mike McDaniel just doesn't really care anymore.
He is checked out.
Yeah.
And then you got Zay Flowers actually ahead of Derrick Henry this time. 16.28 PPR points projected, 15.59 projected for Derrick Henry. Mark Andrews 8.5. Quite a bit of a dip when you get towards the end of the lineup here. But I think Andrews, obviously, you get a bump. This is where Andrews can actually bust double digits. And then you got Rashad Bateman. Let's be honest, he's half the time outperforms Zay Flowers. Would you say that? Is that a crazy thought?
Yeah. But I mean, the performances aren't really ever that spectacular, though, either.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm not even going to look it up because it's just nothing to even think about. Because with him being out, he's not even rostered in a lot of leagues, anyways.
Yeah, I picked him up in one of our dynasty leagues the other day.
Yeah. Rostered in 20%.
And I was just like, sure, why not? He's a guy who could catch the ball.
Football player, man.
Yeah, with a bunch
you do
of
have Justice Hill out there, projected 5.52. He is a goal line, like I'll snake me one, but they don't seem to do it with Lamar being in and with Derrick Henry being healthy. So he's one that I'm like, yeah,
boomer bust.
Yeah, and then you have Isaiah Likely, which if he can play, he can get in the end zone, but that's a super deep league. He's projected for 4.9. Obviously, it's like a lot of these guys that are projected like 4 or 5 points. They're either going to get nothing or they're going to get 10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or they're just going to get
all
like
one boomer bust.
One catch for 4 yards and a touchdown.
Right. Yeah.
So, but DeAndre Hopkins is there. I have him in a league. I sometimes plug him in just on when I've got
nothing.
Bye week hell.
Last week I hurting last week. I had a league where I didn't play a quarterback because you can only carry 2.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not dropping either one of my guys.
Yeah.
It's just
you just take the loss. Yeah, you just take the loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. It lines up. Oh, that's a dynasty league. We talked about that. Yeah. And then so on the other side of the page, you have Tua turn the ball over, 19.22 projected points. He's rostered like 23% of the leagues this year. He's had a rough go. And that's like coming off like being amazing too. And as you mentioned, A-Chain there, 18.75 projected points. Baltimore's defense has been horrible this year. So he's probably just going to run wild today. And then you got Waddle stepping up for wide receiver 1, 16.38. Then Malik Washington, 9.3, and so on and so forth. Ollie Gordon had a great week a couple weeks ago.
Last week.
It was always last week. That's what it was.
Because I had to play him in some leagues. It was like I had one league where I had A-Chain and Gordon in my lineup, and they both did pretty good.
So we already kind of talked about Baltimore. It's almost like play everybody. You know what I mean? It's back to business as usual. The top 5 players on their team, you're pretty much playing. Anybody from Miami are you considering this week? If you say you drafted one of these guys, they've been on your bench, you're like, you know what? There's a chance here. It's against Baltimore's defense terrible, and Miami's at home.
I like A-Chain and I like Waddle.
Yeah.
Right. Because those are your top 2 guys. I mean, Tua, who knows?
Yeah.
Right. He could get you 3 touchdowns, but he could get you 4 picks.
Yeah. Man,
he's almost approaching Jameis territory type thing, except for he's just not producing as much volume,
which is crazy because they take week 1 sucked 8.40 or 8.40 points. That was against Indy on the road. Then against New England, 27.75. Then Buffalo, 18 points. New Jersey, 21. Carolina, 33, which, whatever. But then Chargers, 12. Cleveland, -4.
Yeah.
That was -4. And then, of course, last week they played against Atlanta. They were on the road.
He threw a couple pick sixes that week.
Oh, it was crazy. Bonkers. And then, of course, last week, 36.25.
Yeah.
One of your top QBs in the league. So it's like, all right, is that momentum? Was it just what happened last week?
A favorable matchup.
I mean, it says right here Atlanta's pretty good.
Yeah, but their offense is bad right now.
Oh,
Drake London, Penix wasn't playing. Kirk Cousins was in there.
Yeah, he threw 4 touchdowns. But he only had 205 yards.
When Kyle Pitts is your number 1 receiver, you've had a bad day, right? I think Cousins only threw for like 157 yards.
Oof.
So while I believe that Atlanta defense is pretty good, but you have to have that offense rolling to help keep that defense off the field, right? If that defense is spending a ton of time on the field,
just all the time,
that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a problem. Duncan said, "How about the Packers? What about them?"
Yeah, they look good. Let's see. A-Chain should be good, and Henry will suck. Please say yes.
No.
I think Henry should have a pretty good game with what's his name being back for sure.
Yeah,
but all right. Well, you know what? I didn't do what I didn't do for you. And
what didn't you do? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna go ahead and fire it up now. I mean, we're already.
Yeah, you'll catch him on Saturday night. How about that?
Yeah, I'll be back for Saturday Night Live this week. Was at the bar last week, out of town, inebriated, making poor life choices as always.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, it's just business as usual.
Par for the course. Yeah. For the game tonight, it's a 7.5 point spread.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that?
I think if Miami shows up the way they showed up last week,
and we're in Miami, and it's 7.5.
I think they can stay there.
You think so?
Jesus Christ! Look at the. Hold on, real quick. I got to get to my groups.
Was the Frazier going to say, "Look at the rack on that"?
I started watching Frazier.
Okay.
I don't know why it just popped up.
Yeah, it was to celebrate the birth of his 8th child at the age of 70.
I saw that the day after, which was crazy. I was like, man, look at the chances of that. Hold on, I'm trying to get to some things here.
Well, De Niro just had a kid at the age of like 95 or whatever, however old he is.
Yeah,
not that long ago. All
right, so here you go. Here's some. We'll do some questions. Actually, you know what? We should probably just fire it up. We should fire it up. We're gonna be here for like another 15, 20 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta go.
You'll be right back.
Yeah. Herbert or Lamar?
Who are the Chargers playing? Is my question. They got the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Woo, buddy.
Well,
Give me.
Then you don't have to score that many points.
Yeah, but they're still going to sling it.
You think so?
I think so.
Herbert's been feeling it.
I think so.
Full of,
And you're still banged up or not receiver wise, but running. Yeah. He's slapping that around, you know.
She's all right looking.
She's a nice lady. But they're still banged up running back wise. So they're going to throw the ball all over the place. So, yeah, give me Herbert. Give me Herbert for the win. Ka-chow.
Any crazy trades or anything you see lately?
Just the crap you've been posting.
Christ, you look like a homeless person.
You're welcome.
God,
That's
you're 0-8 though.
yeah. That's the whole.
That's the whole point.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's the whole point.
That's the whole. You know,
okay.
as the bit continues, that
No,
you know,
totally just the bit.
we get.
It's totally just the bit.
We do what we can to become a little bit more wheels off each week. You know.
Oh my god, dude! you look rough, bud.
Yeah. Thank you. It's working.
It's working.
It's working. All right. So let me get this pulled up. So you're gonna have that up.
If you want to. So yeah, that's I didn't see it because I've been busy, and I saw it. I pulled it up just now, and I saw, oh Jesus, some homeless person got a hold of our TikTok account, and it's not. It's you. It's like, oh,
hi, it's me.
Yeah. Hi. We got too many. Oh, everybody's dressed up like what's it called?
The Hanson brothers.
The Hanson brothers. I watched that movie the other day.
I still love it.
And it's funny when they're I'm not saying it's song. I get anything out of you three. Oh, they're all. Oh yeah, he's dressed up like what's his I was like, why are the three of them dressed up like that? And then he's just like Paul Newman.
Yeah,
funny. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they got bits. Bits are fun. Welcome in TikTok.
Damn it! You know that's some great stuff right there. Like, why didn't I would think of that? Let's see. Lamar Jackson, 280 plus passing and rushing yards is minus 100.
Oh, I'd jump all over that.
Yeah, he's gonna rush for 50 at least, right?
I mean, he's averaging 300 yards passing against the Dolphins in his career. So, yeah, I feel great about that.
Wild. Huh.
Derrick Henry, 90 plus rushing yards. I feel good.
You think so about that?
I do.
I mean, he's been so bottled up. You know what I mean? He's got to break loose eventually.
And that's like, he'll have a few bad weeks. And then all of a sudden he's just like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm Derrick Henry.
I don't know if you know who I am.
And I'm bigger and better than you guys. 2+ passing TDs.
Ooh. I saw he was on there for a passing touchdown on Prize Picks or something like that. So I
take that.
I took over.
I'll take
and then I took something else. And by the time I got to pay, because you always do parlays, so by the time you get to part to pay, both of them were no longer available. I was like, how's it no longer? This is like basic shit. This isn't like something crazy, but I guess they took it away from me. I was like, you sons of bitches.
I think it was just because it was you.
I doubt it. They like taking my money.
Yeah, well,
trust me. If I bet on it, it's a loser.
They felt good. They were like, I don't know, man.
They should have been like, yeah, we took it off the board, but you know what? We'll let it go with you. Yes, you suck. Yeah, no, I'm the cooler for sure. Like it's just
no, I'm the problem. I realize I'm the problem here.
I was about to withdraw some money out of there too. I was like, no, you know what? Because it was like the Super Bowl or whatever, and they were like, join now, and you get like $50 bonus for joining, and then you get like 2 free picks or something like that with like Mahomes or whatever. It's like, okay, fine. And then you had to throw a yard. So then you just had to pick, like, you got like, it's essentially free picks, right? Yeah. So I was like, yeah, I threw that in. It gave me my $50. And then I had like 6 bets because it was like, it let me use that pick for Mahomes and then just start tagging on everybody. So I took the over on the passing yards, this and that, scoring touchdowns and shit. I hit on every one of them. Like, oh yeah. And so I did okay. And I kept it. I kind of let the money in there and just playing around with it. I'm still like up like $70 or something. I'm like, all right, cool. Okay. But I'm like, all right, I think I'm just kind of done. That's why I don't do underdog anymore. They don't pay out right. Like, they don't pay out right.
We got 4 teams on a bye this week. We got the Browns, the Jets, the Eagles, and the Bucks on a bye.
Browns probably they need it more than anybody. Judkins is banged up. He hurt his shoulder or something like that. Looks like he could have actually. And they're like even like there was a doctor that weighed in on X, which whatever, take it for whatever it is. But
Right.
he was like,
the guy who hasn't actually seen him physically or anything like that. He's just looking at watching the video that he sees on NFL.
And so he was like, it's more concerning because it looked like an injury where they just kind of like give you a shot and you go back and play and you just kind of muscle through it because you do have a bye week coming up. He goes, no, it was a game that they were like, you know what, you're done. We're going to put you on the shelf.
All right, we got our first question. Gadsden or Debo?
Oh, in the flex, I presume. I got to give him the hot hand, don't you? I mean, Gadsden,
has been playing great.
Debo seems to be slipping a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to roll with the hot hand.
Yeah, I mean, because you're looking at they're playing Tennessee, which traditionally they don't give up a ton of points to tight ends, but he scored you. He had 5 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown.
Very nice.
7 for 164 and a touchdown.
That was his coming out.
7 for 68 the week before that, right?
Yeah. He's definitely a target. He's caught Justin Herbert's eye. You got to keep rolling with him until they shut him down. Now, Debo, I love Debo. It hurts Debo when Mariota's the quarterback and not Daniels, but Daniel's supposed to be back this week.
Daniel practiced in full today. He does not carry an injury designation as of right now. So that could definitely change.
Yeah. I think I got to go with the hot hand and whatnot because I think Scary Terry's back too. And no, he got hurt again, didn't he? I don't know if he's back or not. Hey, give me Gadsden just because that's who I'm going with and get that locked in as soon as possible. Actually, no, you don't have to. He's a Charger. For some reason, I think it's a Dolphin, but that's Waller.
Time.
That's Waller.
Huh?
Waller's a Miami tight end. I was thinking Waller.
Waller's an IR guy.
Yeah, I know, Nutsack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't not going to play football here anymore.
He's coming back.
Yeah, Terry McLaurin's already been ruled out for this week.
Okay, so he's out. So they are gonna.
He's dealing with a quad.
So they're going to lean on Ertz and Scary Terry. Their backfield's almost or not Scary Terry. Debo Samuel. Their backfield is still kind of a mess.
Well, it's they don't want to commit to the kid.
They want the RBBC.
They're just kind of doing whatever, right?
Yeah, which is fine. They don't have a belt now, but yeah, right. It's I don't know.
Frankie, he just says Johnston.
Yes. No, if it's Quentin, no. I don't think you can play him until
Lamar or May.
I think Lamar. I think he's going to get 300 yards, probably throw 3 touchdowns and rush for another 50 yards. I like Drake May, and he has been producing.
They're playing the Falcons.
Yeah, they just lost them. They let Miami walk all over them. But that again is Penix in. We were just talking about this, right? Is Penix in, or is it going to be Cousins? If Cousins in, the defense is going to eventually get worn slick, and they're just going to run all over them. You know what I mean? But if it's Penix, they can make it competitive.
I mean,
and then I think
May's getting you 20.
Is London still out?
Huh?
Is London still out, or did he practice this week?
We don't know.
Was still banged up. I got an alert saying he was questionable. So I got to go. I'm going to go with my initial Lamar. Lamar, this wouldn't even be a question if Lamar's been healthy this season. Obviously, he'd just be playing Lamar because he'd be the quarterback. He's QB1.
Yeah. It's close. Give me Lamar, but just barely. Like
I know you're Drake May guy. So
I like Drake. I think Drake May is a safer play.
Can you believe it? They hit on another
Lamar is.
Are they going to take off again and start another dynasty? You think?
Well, we'll see.
See,
I mean, you got to have the rest of the team. Still haven't figured out that whole running back situation.
They got issues.
They got issues.
There.
But they got a good coach in there.
Right? They do.
I like Vrabel there, but I think Lamar's got the higher ceiling.
Yeah.
But I think Drake May has the higher floor.
Yeah.
So Drake May is your safe play. Lamar is your boom play.
I thought Lamar had you're making me yawn. I thought Lamar would have the higher floor, but that's crazy. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Man, I love these complexes they build now, these stadiums, these locker rooms and stuff. They're so cool.
Diggs or Hunter?
Hunter Henry or Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
Diggs, please.
You're not in on.
I'm fine. It's just I'd rather have Diggs. I think Diggs is looking good these days, doing quite well. People do have high hopes about Diggs now. I've been noticing that, especially with Yeah, because I'm rostered in like 4 or 5 leagues.
I think you got to keep an eye on Travis Hunter. He was limited with a knee issue.
Oh, guys and leg
if he's a full go though, I think I'm going Travis Hunter.
What's he done recently? Because they had a good game last week.
The 2 weeks ago, because they were on a bye last week.
Yeah.
He played the entire game at receiver.
Yeah.
14 targets, 8 catches for 101 yards and a touchdown.
Nice.
So best
14 targets.
14 targets.
Wow.
They're playing Vegas this week, which gives up the third most amount of points to wide receivers.
Yeah.
So as long as Travis Hunter's a full go, keep an eye on that injury, dealing with a knee injury, and he's coming out of a bye week and still kind of being limited.
Mm-hmm.
That is a little bit of a cause for concern, but we have time, right, to make that decision.
What's Diggs's?
Diggs is...
Hey, Lizzie, how's it going? Sorry if we didn't say hi. We're in the middle of a debate here. Taking questions on TikTok.
They're playing Atlanta. And I mean, Diggs he had 3 for 14 and a touchdown last week.
3 for 14. That's it.
That's it.
What about
7 for 69,
like
3
that
for
one.
28.
Like some
He's got a touchdown this year.
A tutty.
That he just got on his 3 for 14.
You know what? I'll go with Hunter this week, then. Even though I really believe in Drake May and Diggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see
Bowers
here.
or Ferguson? If Bowers even plays.
What's going on with Bowers these days?
He's just hurt. He's banged up. Lots of injuries.
He has 0 injury
Whoa, you can't say
designation. Ignory?
Whatever. No,
ignory. You can say ignory.
Whatever you say. No, if he's back, then he's
practice fully on Wednesday. But Jake Ferguson has been tight end 1.
Jake Ferguson. Yes.
Yeah.
I would say go with him. They're at home. Who are they hosting this week? They're hosting a football player team in Dallas, in Arlington. God, who is Dallas playing this week? Arizona?
Cardinals on Monday night.
Monday primetime game at home. Yeah, no, Ferguson, buddy. Yeah. I figured he'd get to 100% eventually. I haven't been like the Survivor League.
And also, I like your quarterback situation better in Dallas. Yeah. Give me Dak over Geno. Geno has just been so bad this year.
Worst year. Hey, look, you got Baker and the boys up there hanging out the Tampa Bay
Tristan Wirfs
Lightning game.
Let's see here. Hunter or Gadsden at the flex?
Hunter Henry or Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter.
Man, I think I'm going to flip a coin.
People don't give the first name of one guy and the last name of the other guy.
That's
okay,
how it works in my head. I don't know, man. Like, that's a tough one for me. And I like that Hunter's getting 14 targets.
Keep an eye on Hunter and the injury.
Yeah,
I think we need to see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, if he's full participant or not.
Yeah.
If he carries that into
no, you're good, Vidar. He should have known it was Travis Hunter. No one calls. They're not saying Hunter for Hunter Henry. They're saying Henry.
Listen,
or they're saying HH.
Ma'am, take it easy.
Wait, there's no. This is.
I also have Javonte Williams. Well, play Javonte Williams.
David Montgomery or
He's
Addison
really
rest of the season. I'm going Demo. I'm going to take your running back over your receiver.
Man, I got to see the team.
I need to know if it's PPR this guy versus that guy.
Or I need to know it's PPR.
This guy versus, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't make a difference. But answer PPR standard. Let's see here. Hold on.
Addison, how's he been doing this year? That's one of your guys. You like Addison?
I do like Addison.
They got a quarterback issue up there, and if Cousins goes there, I'm done, man.
We're unsure about the quarterback situation there.
So since Addison's been back, 17, 15, 21, and 11.
Yeah.
Not a lot of targets last week, but he had 12 targets the week before against Philly. 6 targets, 8 targets. And he's reeling them in. When he gets, he had 4 for 114 the first week he got back. He was blown. But he only, he reeled in 50% of them. So
Swerve said I traded Hampton and Moore for Diggs. I have Bucky and Gibbs and Vidal. Did I win or lose the trade? I
would. I'm going back to the other thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to Addison because it's like with Montgomery, he's only had 2 good weeks. It's 8 points, 13, 1, 8, 5. Yeah, I don't know unless you need a running back. But anyways, what was the question, Al?
He traded Hampton and Moore for Diggs.
You're not lying, Duncan. That's why I went and looked. What? Hampton for Diggs?
Hampton and more for Diggs.
Ooh, why?
Yeah. I think give up a little too much.
Wait, so he says he gave up Hampton
and more for Diggs.
He says he's the one that gave him up.
Yes.
I gave up.
I traded
okay.
Hampton and more.
Well, sometimes when they put it on there, they go, the trade, this and this for this or whatever, but they don't specify what side. Yeah, I don't. That's a lot. I think.
Yeah,
high hopes for Diggs. I told you everybody's high on Diggs.
Well,
right
and
now.
The thing is, he's like, I got Bucky, Gibbs, and Vidal. Well, you got Vidal until Hampton comes back.
Yeah. Hampton's taking over as soon as he gets back.
So
what week is Hampton coming back?
He's out at least 4.
I know he's on the IR, but and it's been a couple weeks.
I think he's been 3. I think he's got at least one more week.
Next,
eligible next week.
He's eligible on the 10th, week 10 against Pittsburgh, and then they got Pittsburgh, Jacksonville bye week, Vegas, Philly, Kansas City, Dallas, and Houston. Buddy,
Bowers or Ertz?
I like Ertz. I'm an Ertz guy. But let's just say this: what happens if Geno actually gets his security blanket back? Does he start balling out again?
Well, I mean,
what do you think about that?
You say back like he was the guy there slinging the ball to him last year. He's barely had Bowers this year,
but he's been targeting him a lot though. Someone out there dicking around again. Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's right
there. Ertz has just been very.
He's had to deal with Mariota twice.
Yeah, I mean,
when he's got Daniels, he's actually just. I mean, but he's middle of the road.
He's 50-50.
Yeah,
4 good weeks, 4 bad weeks.
Yeah, and 2 or 3 of those bad weeks are from Mariota.
So he's playing Seattle.
Better,
nice matchup.
Yeah,
no scary Terry's out.
Remember back in the day, we would just say Bowers and not even think about it. Like last year,
I was going to say it would be last year because he was a rookie
back
last
in
year.
the day. Yeah,
back in the day.
Back in the day. In fantasy years, that was like
You know what? Give me Bowers to have a big week this week over Ertz. I just don't trust Ertz. I don't trust him.
I just don't trust him.
Something.
Who's out? Well, you'll have Debo, you'll have Ertz, and Scary Terry's out, and then that crazy backfield. I don't know, man.
All right, we're going to start 2.
All right, let's do it.
Pittman.
Yeah. Yes.
Rashee Rice.
Oh yes.
Devontae Adams, and Debo.
First 2, I think.
Well, hold on.
First 2.
Hold on. I do need to look at one.
God, Devontae Adams, man. If they were playing Thursday night against some random team,
Puka's back, and they're playing New Orleans.
Yeah,
but they are playing New Orleans.
Devontae Adams balls out when there's no one else to throw the ball to.
I like Pittman,
but he probably scored you a touchdown. Well, we both love Pittman. Yeah.
I think I want to go Pittman and Adams.
What Adams? They were on a bye week last week, right?
Yeah. If it's not for that late touchdown last week, Rice was non-existent last week.
Yeah, but he
had that run, right? But he was tackled.
Kind of whatever.
It's the second week back.
Who's the 4th guy? Oh, Debo.
Man,
I want to be able to say yes to Debo again. I want to do it. I want to do it.
He needs to give me something.
I
think I'm going Pittman and Adams.
He needs.
That's where I'm going to fall. Pittman and Adams.
Dude, that 3 touchdown game only brought 26 points for Devontae. He had 5 receptions for 35 yards.
Hey,
that's some beauty tight end number.
But
you just bashed it like 5 seconds ago. Who were you talking about? Who are we talking about? You're like, Pitt. Was it Pitts? Is that why you're throwing?
No,
hold on. Who
Pitts
was it?
didn't have any touchdowns.
Who was it? They were like
9 for
it was
56.
some tight end.
But there.
Oh, it was Diggs. Maybe it was Diggs. I don't know.
But there's something to be said about the fact that he's targeted in the red zone.
Yeah.
And as a receiver, a big receiver, yeah.
But yeah, with the other guy, with Puka back now, and Kyron should be healthy.
Yeah, but how many touchdowns does Devontae have this year?
Yeah. He's got 6, 3 of them last week or the week before, and then 1 each game with 3 games and 3 games now.
He's constantly looked at in the red zone, and a great quarterback situation. I like the QB there.
Well, no, you go to bed with his jersey on every night.
No, I don't.
Yeah, 63 targets or whatever. So he seems like he really balls out when everyone's hurt. But yeah, I mean, if you want 15 points, he might get you a touchdown, get you 50 yards and a tutty.
All right.
Give me Pittman and Rashee Rice.
Zach wants to know who he needs to start in his flex position. Zach, tell us whether it's PPR or standard, real quick.
You must got a good little.
Well,
you got one dependent on.
Well, we got Olave.
I can't start Olave. I can't.
It's tough with if Rattler's still in there.
He's not.
I was just gonna say
They're starting the other guy.
I know they're going with Tyler Shook, so I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones Jr.
Oh God. No.
Not Marvin Jones. Marvin Harrison.
I was like Marvin Jones. No, definitely not him.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Not him.
BTJ
Oh, what
or Tyrone Tracy.
I think you got.
And it is PPR.
I think you got to pull. You got to pull the trigger on Tyrone this week. Obviously. How many you got? You got to pick 2.
We're picking one.
One out of that group.
One out of that group.
Oh gosh.
I'm BTJ or Tracy.
I got to go Tracy because they've really leaned into the run. And you got your. Are you on the dart train this week?
I'm always on the dart
train.
There
you go.
Buddy.
So I think he'll be just fine. Now he doesn't run as aggressively as Scadaboo did, but
Brian Thomas was also limited in practice today.
He's always limited
with a shoulder.
Yeah, he's always limited. Almost game time, folks. Get those.
Had a rough week 2 weeks ago, but the 2 weeks before that, he looked like he was kind of back, right?
I thought so. I was like, oh, here we go.
Nice matchup against Vegas, though.
Yeah.
I do like that matchup against Vegas.
If you're ever in a slump, it used to be the Vegas flu. Remember, like on hockey, when the hockey would go out there. Like
the Giants are playing the 49ers, who the 49ers aren't awful this year. Defensively pretty good.
And they've dealt with injuries like left, right, and center.
Here's the thing. I think I got to go with what I typically do. And if you're talking about a flex position and I'm talking about a wide receiver versus a running back, I think I'm going to take the starting running back.
And it's a starting run. It is a starting running back.
The scat man is
you could hear everyone, like every post, everybody was just genuinely like upset, disappointed, let down. When he went down, his foot was just
it wasn't just he also broke his leg too.
Yeah, he's gonna end up like Alex Jones or what's his name? Alex
Smith.
Alex Smith, yeah.
I know no, he didn't. He's already had surgery and he didn't almost die. Yeah, okay. Football is happening now. We've had a kickoff.
Yeah.
And
all right, so does Tua throw
a turn over?
Does he throw a pick now? Or save that for later.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time to throw picks. London or Swift? I'm gonna go Swift just because London. We don't even know if London's gonna play.
Swift's been good too.
He's been all right.
Week in, week out.
He's been all right. Oh, look at that. Complete pass.
Is that Waddle.
Yeah, give me Swift. Let's see here. What else we got? Did we miss anything? Oh, someone said Waddle or Ladd. I would have said Ladd. It's too late to make that decision, so not sure what you did there, Ryder.
Yeah, I would have said Ladd.
I would have said Ladd, though. Pickens or DK?
I like Pickens, but DK he's finally getting back a little bit, ain't he?
They're playing the Colts.
Tough defense.
I think I like DK versus the Cardinals. Not DK, Pickens.
Yeah, he scored 16 last week, 7 targets, 5 receptions, 55 yards for a touchdown. Seems like every other week he's getting a touchdown. He had touchdowns in like 3 out of the first 4 games. He had 3 weeks in a row. I don't know. He just doesn't. He doesn't get up. He's only been it to 20 once. 25.6 against Minnesota. It says they give the 4th most points to receivers. Indianapolis. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like that one's tough, but I like Pickens. I don't think you can go wrong with this. I think you're fine either way. It's just kind of whoever you think is gonna have the lower floor. There is no higher. I think if you do ceiling, it's got to have to be Pickens, right?
Yeah, I got to tell you. Yeah.
Got to be Pickens.
Ceiling.
Ceiling's got to. He's got to have the higher ceiling. I'll tell you what.
No, DK has the higher ceiling, being the number 1 guy there. I think he does. Whereas Pickens is the number 2 guy behind CD.
I figured everybody would kind of pay attention to CD and he'd get some extra yard. But last 2 games, ever since CD's been back, 14 points. So give me DK, I guess.
Fishy, we're going to Stafford over Flacco. We don't even know if Flacco's going to play.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
Okay, Marty's got the toughest question of the night.
Oh, yeah.
Should he start Malik Neighbors or Tyreek Hill?
I like that.
We support bits, so
I like that a lot.
Thank you.
Malik,
I'm going to take the injured Malik Neighbors over the injured Tyreek Hill. I think Neighbors would still put up more numbers.
Man, Tyreek had a terrible season.
Yeah,
and he was just being a wild ass the whole time.
All right, Tyrone Tracy or T-Mac?
Tracy, I think.
I'm going Tyrone.
Tracy.
Yeah, give me Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah.
Josh Allen or Dak?
I like Dak, to be honest with you. He's at home. He does score. They score more points at home. He throws it more at home. Arizona will give up some points, obviously. This could be actually like a boat race, if you want to think of it that way.
Bills and Chiefs, that's always a high-scoring game.
It generally is, but Bills rely on the run a lot. Now, watch out for Allen to vulture at least one of those touchdowns. He might throw it to a receiver, and he'll pitch it back to him, and then he'll score a touchdown. So he'll throw and score a touchdown.
He's going to pitch it to Cooks and run out and catch the TD.
But yeah, give me Dak. I think this week, and I don't know. Allen's just always kind of, or just recently, it seems like he's just kind of screwing with me and letting me down a little bit. And I think because he doesn't,
it hasn't been his best season.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to put the team on his back anymore. He has he doesn't have a real great receiving core, but he does have a good collection of targets, and the backfield's good, obviously with Cook and whatnot. So let me see what Allen did here recently, because I just wanted to see something.
Not much. I don't.
Why is it not showing me Josh effing Allen?
Did you know how to spell his name?
Yeah, I'm putting his last name in. I guess I should put his first name.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of Allens.
So I mean, obviously, week 1 he blew it up. Week 2 sucked. Week 3 and 4, 31, 32 points. And then 25, 23 last week against Carolina, 28. He obviously didn't have to do much there. It's Carolina. So maybe this will force him to have to throw it a little bit more. That's what you want. I mean, both could be a boat race, but then I don't know. I think that's a great question. Right now, I think he is ranked 9th at the position. So let me actually just take a look real quick and let's look at season. We got a minute, don't we?
Yeah, we got a minute.
Okay.
I'm leaning Dak. Kind of like the matchup.
Yeah.
There is something to the fact that Kansas City and Buffalo is always a high scoring affair.
Man,
I mean, you're essentially the last team to have the ball usually wins that game.
that is not a name I'm used to seeing at the top. Who do you think the number 1 quarterback is this year? Were you able to see it?
Danny Dimes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
252 points this year. 20 points higher than Jalen Hurts.
He's had some good weeks.
Drake May at 229, Herbert 223, Indiana Jones 221. Dak is number whatever the hell he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 218. Then Josh Allen is 2 behind him at 206. So yeah, I think with CeeDee Lamb back, give me Mr. Dakota.
Yeah, let's go. Dakota Rain Prescott.
A miracle.
I'm receiving Pittman for Jalen Warren, except I would trade Jalen Warren away for Michael Pittman. Yes.
If you don't have 2 other starting running backs, then you can't make that trade.
Yeah,
if you need a wide receiver 1, which he will be your wide receiver 1.
Really like.
Yeah, we like Pittman, but Jalen Warren is a bell cow starting RB1. So yeah, I need to know if you got enough running backs to support the rest of the season, or if you don't have any receivers. Got one coming on YouTube real quick. Would you trade St. Brown for Juwan Jennings and Josh Jacobs in a standard league? I'm kind of done with Jennings, to be honest.
No, I don't think I would.
I wonder how is Josh Jacobs doing these days? Man, he's had some 3.
I can't trust him to stay healthy the rest of the season.
He's questionable again. He's always questionable.
Yeah,
Stays limited. He's got a calf injury.
You're trading away someone who could finish in the top 3 receivers by the end of the season.
Not a standard league, I don't think. Yeah, he's only got
receivers
66 in a tutty, 84 in a tutty, 86 and 2 touchdowns. I tell you what, when Josh Jacobs is healthy, dude, holy moly, you got 2 touchdowns almost every for 3 games. He's only had 1 game where he hadn't scored.
Be right back over there, TikTok. Get your questions.
Yeah, let me look at because we're both St. Brown fans.
I mean, and St. Brown is. I mean, he's almost a tutty a week, right?
He's had 3 weeks with no touchdowns. He had that big game against Chicago, but you don't get to play Chicago every week.
You get to play him one more time.
So 45 yards,
Minnesota this
115 yards, 77 yards, 70 yards, 100 yards. I mean, just sheerly off of yards, I think Jacobs had more yards. I'm trying to remember in my head. I think he has more touchdowns. I don't know. I'd like it depends if you need a running back or if you don't. I like Jacobs at a running back, and I like Amon Ra as a wide receiver 1. I think with them throwing in Juwan Jennings, like, okay, cool. Jennings had some great games, and but he's been hurt too.
Who
He's just
knows?
banged up.
Who knows what's going to happen?
You're trading away 2 guys that get hurt, or you're trading away a guy that plays every single game for 2 guys that get hurt.
Yeah,
but there is some upside there. I don't know. I'd like to see what the trade. I bet you the trade analyzer says that's a hell of a trade to, and you should accept. Yeah. I bet, especially
again. I don't trust Jacobs to stay healthy.
And has he missed a lot of games this year? I don't think
he's missed a couple. I think.
I thought I know. No.
I feel like I'm talking about whether or not he's going to be playing almost every week,
which is weird because he's been in every game. The only game I think he left early, if he did leave early, was against the Cleveland matchup. He had 16 attempts for 30 yards. He just didn't get in the end zone, and he had 5 receptions for another 41. So I don't think he left that game. I don't think he just got in the end zone. So yeah, he's got 447 yards on the ground, 191 in the air, and I don't see him missing any games. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's something else. I just
feel like I'm always talking about.
Yeah,
like you said, he's questionable right now, right?
Yeah, I mean he's questionable every week, but that's dude. I think
there's smoke, there's fire.
He gets a lot of TDs through. Let's see, he gets a lot of TDs though. My other RBs are Gibbs, Bucky, Benson, Bill. So I'd be triple monster at RB, but definitely weak at receiver. Nah, you don't want to be receiver.
You're strong in running back already. So.
Yeah, Yahoo Trade Angler says I would win, of course, since RBs are projected way more in a standard league. Yeah, you're going to win that trade, but you're going to have to eventually make some trades to get some receivers to win
and you're almost out of time. Then you're going to have to trade away a running back to get a receiver.
Exactly. So you'll be right there.
Going to get a receiver as good as you're giving up.
Yeah, I think you stay put because you're stacked. I would make a move to trade. Well, you can't trade Bucky right now; he's hurt. Maybe when he comes back and has a good game, maybe trade him if you want to make some trades.
No, when he comes back, I want to play him though.
But you know what I mean. Benson is another one of those. But yeah, I wouldn't do it because, like you said, it's going to put you in a weak position there. Go ahead.
Adam. Would you start Rico or T. Higgins?
Well, if Flacco's not starting, I'm not starting Bengals.
Right. Also, we have gotten the news that Rico is RB1.
He is. They came out and said it, and I know everybody's down on like, oh, he was the bust of the week, and I was like, he's not a bust if they're telling you that he's going to split work.
Right.
They absolutely split work last week. They both scored 10 whatever points. But hey, guess what? They were splitting work. They're trying to be even. They're trying to let Chuba Hubbard, that guy that's been carrying the freaking team for a year and a half now. He just got hurt, to allow him to come back and see what's up. But then you cooled off the hot hand. Rico was on fire, 200 plus yards back-to-back weeks. Now you screwed him over, but now he's the guy. So Rico Dowdle.
Give me Rico. Please. And again, we don't know if Flacco's going to play, and if he does play, he's dealing with an AC joint.
Yeah, and a shoulder. So his throwing arm.
If it takes one hit and he's done, one hit and he's done.
He falls over. That line sucks.
I traded Saquon and Kyler. For Dak and James Cook.
I don't hate it. You upgraded your quarterback.
And I would make an argument that you kind of upgraded your based off of this year.
Yeah,
you've upgraded your RB.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I don't hate it.
I like
now.
It.
Time will always tell on trades, right?
Yeah.
Face value as it is right now, I like it.
I've been against trading Saquon unless you get some good value for it, but you're upgrading your quarterback by 1.5 miles. Right, you're getting so much value back on your quarterback, and let's be honest, Dak is slinging it this year. He has to, right? They're having to get in these shootouts, and that's what you want. He's Tony Romo, baby. You know what I mean? From like 10 years ago, and it's like you got to throw it 350 yards a game. Defense gonna give up a ton.
Jared Hall for Gadsden and Addison. If you're giving up Hall for Gadsden and Addison, I would do that.
Oof.
Those are two.
The Jets are crazy.
Those are two really good players.
You know what's funny is they benched.
Did he throw a pick here?
Nah, I fumbled. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. They benched Justin Fields, and then Tyrod gets hurt midweek, and then they bring him back, and then they beat the Bengals. I mean, it was the most.
Fields comes back and gets the dub.
It was the most Bengals weekend ever, and I was just sitting there laughing like insanely. I'm like, I couldn't stop because you would have thought I was going to burn the house down because it was such a. But I was like, that's the most Bengals thing ever. So yeah, I like the trade there, and because Hall is just not. It's not his fault either. It's the Jets.
Now he could get traded.
I think he's going to get traded.
And that could definitely change some things. I've gone around and picked up
They just
is
yank it out.
Isaiah Davis.
That's Washington.
Just in case Hall does get
Oh,
traded.
sorry. Yeah.
You know, that's a guy that if you got room on your roster right now, go pick up Isaiah Davis for the Jets. Because if Hall gets traded, he's now the starter there.
Yeah, the other one, the kid, he's on the IR, right?
Braylon Allen.
Yeah, Braylon Allen. Do you think Godwin Jr. should be or could be a potential waiver wire league winner with all these banged up Bucks receivers and Godwin nearing 50% roster now? Yeah. I mean, I'd pick him up.
I don't
know about a league winner right now.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. A league winner, no.
I mean, he could. I mean,
I don't think so
with Baker, but right now Baker's having trouble just connecting.
That Derrick Henry for the tutty.
Yeah, of course.
Nope, down on the one.
Even with like Otten last week, he wasn't peppering Otten a lot and Shepard and whatever. So we'll see how it goes. But he's someone I want to roster because tell me who else you're going to keep on your bench that's better or has a higher opportunity than Godwin.
Well, here's all my concerns around Godwin is he going to be able to come back and be healthy and be productive this year?
Yeah.
He came back and he was back and then he was back out. Right.
How many games he's not out for like games right now? Is he listed as day-to-day, week-to-week?
He's been ruled out pretty early on in every week.
Yeah.
So far. I think he's already been ruled out for this week.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a bye week this week, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Week 10, they comes back against New England or whatever. But maybe. Yeah, not a candidate to play week 8.
I like those young receivers there at Tampa. Mm-hmm. I like Tez Johnson. I love Emeka Ibuka. You know, I think you've got some really good young players there that will do just fine.
All right. So I remember I asked you if he's week to week or day to day. He's week to week. He's not day to day, whatever. So that just gives me more pause. But I think you're right with Ibuka being there. I don't feel that Godwin could be. I think he'd be a good stash, but that's only if you have room for him.
Yeah.
Good question there, Pie Doug.
Josh Allen or Danny Dimes?
I mean, you got to go with Allen, right? At this point.
Colts are playing the Steelers.
Oh, this week? Okay, not rest of the season.
in Pittsburgh, just this week.
Just this week. Hold on. Let me look. Let me see what's going on here. Josh Allen's your number 2.
Mark Andrews touchdown.
Ranked. There you go. See, they went to Likely first, and then I'll throw it to Andrews. So Josh Allen's projected to be 25 points. You got to kind of scroll down to find Indiana Jones at 21. With them playing, he's on the road at Pittsburgh. We just talked about this too, right? And Josh Allen's hosting, the Bills are hosting Kansas City. You're pretty much calling it for a shootout. And so if it's a shootout, he's going to have to throw it quite a bit, right? So don't be surprised if he probably throws for 2 touchdowns and runs one in himself. Even though let's be honest, Kansas City's defense is getting better.
But that's also the same thing I would say about Danny Dimes. Don't be surprised if he throws 2 touchdowns and runs one in.
Dude, Taylor would have 5 touchdowns a game if it wasn't for Indianapolis Jones.
I mean,
because he ran one in last week. He goes, I'll take it from here.
To me, it's really close between those two.
Yeah.
I mean, they're almost. I mean, you hear everyone talk about they're almost like the same player this year.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones scores. He went 34, 20, 17, 22, 28, 31, 33. And again, they're playing Pittsburgh this week. They're on the road. They don't really struggle against anybody unless they just. They're 7-1, and they just start handing the ball. Yeah, I have them going to the Super Bowl. I have them and the Lions in the Super Bowl this year, right? I think I've said it like 3 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, or whatever. I was like, I have the Colts. The Colts going to the Super Bowl. Like they look great. And there's no reason for me to doubt that now. I think the AFC is.
Thank you, Connor. We appreciate it, brother.
So, but I think that's a great problem to have, Allen or him. But I would say, you know what? I'll go this week, Allen against Kansas City.
I would almost consider trading one of those guys.
There's no reason to roster him. Yeah.
So you don't have to make that decision every week.
Ed can get a great player back. Daniel Jones' bye week's coming up on the 11th. And I think Allen's already had his. Has he not?
I'm pretty sure he has.
Yep, bye week 7. So you're going to start Allen. Now he does.
That was that week when there was like 6 teams on a bye.
Oh God. He does kind of, like I said, he does have kind of a tough schedule. He's playing, Kansas City this week. I think it's Miami, Tampa Bay, Houston, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh and Cincy are the easiest 2 that are coming up. Then he's got to get New England, Cleveland, Philly. So I think you've got a great problem. But
I would almost say it's flip a coin week in and week out.
Yeah.
And on a week like this, I expect Danny Dimes to have a big game. And just historically look at the Chiefs and the Bills, and it's a high scoring affair every time. And it's the last team to have the ball wins the game.
You know what's funny is that they're finally playing a team that's not middle of the road or really good against quarterbacks. And Pittsburgh it looks like the second most to quarterbacks. So this week, hell, they might not even have to throw it that much. But I mean, every freaking week, dude, he's throwing touchdowns, rushing. It's great. He's been fun to watch. He really has. But yeah, it's almost flipped a coin. But I kind of like his matchup against Pittsburgh because he might get to throw it. But I just feel like there might be a higher scoring affair with Kansas City. But watch out. Kansas City might just shut the Bills down.
So here's a player we love to talk about week in and week out. Connor wants to know, do you think Debo does anything good the rest of the year?
Oh, pain. I would say yes. There's no reason.
I want to say
no.
My heart
says
yes.
yes.
My heart says yes. I love Debo. I love the way that they've been using him on that team.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Washington's been going through it the last 5 weeks, where they've been dealing with injuries. They're trying to figure out what they're doing with this whole running back situation. They won't commit to Bill. You saw a lot of McNichols out there last week, right? Especially, third downs, late in the game, receiving the ball out of the backfield a lot. That's with Mariota in there. You got Jalen Daniels is back this week.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I love Debo. It hurts to even look at trading him. Yeah.
I mean, you can't unless you have someone that loves him. You can't trade and get anything for him.
I don't think that you really could.
Yeah. He's had he's had 4 weeks where he's done very well.
He started the year off really great, and then he's just been kind of
just the last 3 weeks.
There.
Now he had that 4.9 points game against Vegas, right? That was week 3. But he was like 22, 17, 4, 20, 23. And then the last 3 weeks, 5, 0. Obviously, he was out 2 weeks ago. And that would have been the perfect matchup. He's playing Dallas.
He would have.
And then, of course, Kansas City, they just didn't. Kansas City has a good defense, right?
Well, and Mariota.
And they had Mariota at QB. So they put up 7 points. He had 4. He gets to play Seattle this week. He's got Detroit next week. I'm concerned about
Jalen Daniels going forward this season just because of the injuries he's been dealing with this year, dealing with some knee issues and things like that.
Hurt. It's always hurt.
So I am concerned. I want to say Debo's going to be all right, but I got to see something out of that team. They just haven't looked great the last several weeks. Even those last couple of weeks that Daniels was in there, right, before he got hurt again. They just look off.
Well, Mariota was the week before, like last week, right? And the week before that, he was hurt. And so the week before that, he put up that 5 points. But yeah, other than that, he's done well when Jaden Daniels has been the QB. But yeah, I
want to say he's going to be just fine.
Yeah,
I just want him to hold me and tell me everything's going to be okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay, little buddy. It's okay.
I won't drop him. I'll tell you that.
I want him to take me up in his big, strong arms and just tell me everything's going to be okay.
Everything's going to be fine.
Because I love Debo joining this team. I thought his time with the 49ers was done. I think it had kind of run its course. I look forward to seeing him on a good Washington team that I expected to be a lot better this year than what they've been so far. But you've also been dealing with Terry out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think part of what makes Debo good is when he's not the number one receiver there.
Yeah.
Right. You look at those years where he was really good with the 49ers, he wasn't the number one receiving option. You always had a number one receiver there to fill that role. And when he has to be the number one receiver, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of what we might run into this week with Terry being out. Because I think you need Scary Terry there to make Debo better.
Yeah.
So,
from Pie Doug over here on YouTube, any chance Xavier Worthy makes up this recent Rashid Rice return, or is he cooked?
I don't think he's cooked. I think you've got a team that needs to figure out what they're going to do with all these weapons. You've seen it where they're looking for ways to get Xavier Worthy the ball. But now you're also seeing him looking for ways to get Rashee Rice the ball, right? Where they had that handoff to him that he almost scored that touchdown on early in that game. And he ended up being down. No, it was close, but not quite.
Oh, okay. Let's just say this. So with Worthy, he's had one like good game. He outperformed his projection, right? 17 points. After that, it was 11 points, 10 points, 7 points, 10 points. He's going to be 10 points in the PPR league. That's what it is. He's not gonna break out or anything like that.
With some outliers.
Yeah. Right? I mean, it's maybe one outlier, but then you get to 17 points and not have 10.
He'll have a game or two where he's just going to completely ball out, but it's going to be like 3 catches for 110 yards and 2 touchdowns or something like that, right? Yeah. He's gonna catch some big plays. But there's some chances, but yeah.
He has the potential. He's got the skill, but it's just, they're focusing on Rashee Rice right now. So,
would you trade James Cook and Jennings for Bucky and Adams?
I like Cook.
I don't know that I do because we don't know when Bucky's coming back.
And I don't know when Bucky's coming back.
Like,
let me look.
When?
Let's see if there's an update.
I definitely like Adams over Jennings.
Yeah.
Rest of the season. But
he's just out. He's not even on the IR. He's declared.
But he's been out for how many weeks now?
4? Since week 5. They should just put him on the IR.
I mean, they should have, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Right. And he's ruled out early on in every week so far. Like he hasn't been practicing.
He's on a bye week right now.
I know he's on a bye week right now, but before this, he hadn't practiced in 3 weeks.
Well, yeah. What I'm saying is, like, maybe they were instead of using the IR tag to have him out for 4 weeks, they were going to do 3 weeks and then have the bye week and then let him come back or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
He's expected to come back according to this.
He's dealing with a foot issue, and foot issues for a running back can sometimes linger on in the season. I'm going to keep the guy that I know is healthy right now.
Yeah. I don't want to make the trade. I like Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Cook.
Marv or BTJ the rest of the season?
I don't know, man. I don't even want to think about it.
BTJ. I don't think it's close, honestly.
Because Harrison had a terrible year this year, right?
I mean,
BTJ always has the question mark, but he's had a
the last time Marv had a good season was in college.
Well, he hadn't done anything this year, has he?
No.
They've had a terrible.
He's had like a game.
They've had a massive issue.
Now BTJ's not. He hasn't been what he was last year, but I definitely trust him more than I do Marv.
Well, let's see. So Marvin Harrison, he's had 3 games where he went over his projection, right? The other 4 games were when they were real stinkers, right? Not like, I missed it by a point or 2. I missed it 4.7 points, 5.7 points. So you're talking about just duds, and they got problems right now. They have problems. They got a bunch of injuries and whatnot, and even Kyler Murray's banged up. So
they've had problems for years now.
Give me
BTJ rest of the season.
Yeah, at least I know he's gonna most likely play.
He's gonna be okay.
Maybe
he's gonna be okay.
Uh-oh. He's all fired up.
I haven't seen Mike McDaniels that fired up.
They got that win last week, man.
Since they took his vape away on the sideline.
I was going to say he's pissed because he can't have his vape. I was about to say that.
I want it back.
God. What was it, a false start?
I don't know.
I think it's absurd that they can yell at like officials and stuff like that. Like, I think it's the most ridiculous culture there is, where coaches and shit can just and he missed it, dude. God, that's kind of
wide right.
Oh God,
laces out.
I think it's ridiculous, and it's just in there screaming. I want our umpire, referee, sideline judge, or something to just kind of look back at him. You say something, little man.
You didn't really see guys yell at like Ed Hockley that much, right?
Yeah, they didn't really give him a lot of lip service. But yeah, I think it's like, MLB, it's too much over the top, right? Where the umpire's like, you're gone. But I think they need to have I think they need that kind of authority where it's just like, shut up, or I'm going to get rid of you.
But also, like, he's really far away from the guy, so you got to make sure he can hear you.
He's talking. He's 4 feet
He's on the other sideline.
No. I'm talking about the guy.
He's on the other sideline.
I'm talking about the guy who's just screaming in the dude's ear.
He's got to be able to yell at him.
Oh God. Bucky should be back next week. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Hey, as a Bucky owner, God, I hope so.
Manager, just say manager. Don't say it like that.
But I don't manage him.
You're a manager of a fantasy football team, right?
Yeah, but I don't manage him.
You don't, because you don't have.
I don't tell him what to do or what not to do. Okay, it's not like I have some insider information on him or anything like that. Either. On my fantasy team, I do. God. I drafted him, and he's mine.
He's all mine.
Nobody else.
You want to do some beer reviews, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we can do some beer reviews.
Right.
I'm ready for that.
We're gonna knock back some pumpkin beers, and we'll be back live for the Strikeout Beer podcast. It's on Facebook. We should have it up on TikTok as well, but Facebook, and YouTube, and X. So roll on by. We'll have some beers. We'll talk the World Series, Halloween.
Brad Paisley. We got to discuss Brad Paisley.
Why? Oh, God. Anyways. Yeah. Check us out and whatnot. And yeah, we'll be back. I don't know if we're going to do the post game night. We'll see. I got the chairs and everything set up out back. I got the fire. I was like, buddy, we're going to chill for a little bit. So we might set up the camera and just do some live reaction. How about that?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm down.
There you go.
I'm down to clown. Let's have some fun, but I will be back this Saturday night, guys. So look for the live Saturday night, answering all your start, sit questions, trade questions, all that fun stuff. Having a good time. Somewhere between 10 and 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be live over on YouTube and TikTok, as always. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys, the new followers, the likes, the gifts, all that stuff, the shares. We appreciate you guys. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you guys later. Deuce.